we ain't finna do no intro. We finna go straight to it. God of War Ragnarok. I guess kind of like a review, or just like we're just gonna talk about how good God of War Ragnarok is. To be honest, cause like, bro, this game is Game of the Year, and I would have thought Elden Ring would have been Game of the Year. And I ain't gonna lie, it's close. It's here and there. I wouldn't be mad if Elden Ring won it over God of War, but bro, God of War Ragnarok just godly, godly. So you're probably asking me, yo, how is God of War Ragnarok different from God of War 2000, I think it's 18 or 16, some shit like that. I forget what date or what year, same fucking thing, what am I talking about? But I forgot the year that God of War dropped, the PS4 version, but I'll just call it the PS4 version. But you're probably asking how different it is from that. Not so much different. And it's a good thing and also a kind of bad thing, because the positives of it being very similar to the PS4 version of God of War is that, yo, you don't really have to learn new mechanics. You don't really have to like learn new controls, and like it's not really going to confuse you. And also for a new player that, let's say, recently gone to God of War, if you got to the PS4 version and the Ragnarok comes out, let's say the next day or some shit, you just buy that, you're damn near the same controls, to be honest. Now for the cons, it might be like, oh, it's the same kind of controls and you might want something different, which in this instinct, what the fuck, in this situation, it was like that for me. Like I really didn't, like, I love God of War Ragnarok, I ain't gonna lie. I think it's one of my favorite games of all time, I'm not gonna lie. Well, just the God of War series is one of my favorite series of all time, but I feel like they could have do something with the not mechanics, but like controls a little bit, to make it a little bit different, to just give the gameplay more, like, I don't know, just like give it something new. But then again, what can you actually do to make the game really new? But, you know, add new moves and just new what's it called, amulets or whatever they're called, you know I'm talking about, like the green fucking, the amulet, whatever, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'll put a picture up on the screen. I'll pretty much basically have God of War gameplay on the screen, so you'll see it. But honestly, I really didn't mind it, like having the same controls. I just really didn't care. But maybe for some people, because you guys know how people are, they're just fucking bots. Like they'll just try to find anything wrong with the game and just bash it. That's just what people do nowadays, to be honest. I don't know why. It's just, they're fucking lame. I don't know why they do that shit. So let's talk about the story of God of War Ragnarok. I'm really not gonna spoil it as much. Like, I'm not gonna say what happens at the end or anything like that. I'm just gonna give bits and pieces of like the story a little bit. I'm gonna tell y'all my opinion on it. To be honest, it's better than the God of War PS4 version. Not PS4 version, the PS4 game story. Like, it's just way better. Plus, you get to fight Thor from the first time you see him to the last time you see him, and both fights were really goated and very tricky. Because I played on hard mode, by the way. Real gamer shit. Actually, no, real gamers will play on Give Me God of War, to be honest. But back to the story. It's really great. Freya is in it, obviously. Thor, Odin. You see Thor's daughter in that bitch. You know, lots of shit happens. You know, fucking twists and turns. Like, it's just crazy shit that happens in the game that you wouldn't like see from the first one. And the enemies, like bro, God of War is just really good. It's just a really solid game, bro. I just love it. Like, to be honest, like, it's really such a, like, and I know we're supposed to be talking about the story, but it's just like, bro, like, oh my, like, how could you not like this game and not like give it Game of the Year? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, like, the story is really not too fast paced, not too slow paced. It's just just right. Like, you get to see perspectives of obviously Kratos and also Atreus, which is really good. I like that. In the beginning, I kind of didn't. I was like, why the fuck am I playing as Atreus? But then again, like, it got better as I played the game more and more. So it was pretty cool. Now the enemies. So listen, I did not think God of War was gonna add so many different enemies to the game that were, one, fucking annoying, right? 2, fucking very different from the first game, because in the first game you had enemies obviously that were like very different, but not too different from each other. Like they had the witch that was very different from like regular draugrs, I think that's what they're called, and like some other people, you know what I'm saying. But in Ragnarok, every enemy is very different. Like they have some brute guy, like it's crazy, like it's just a lot of different enemies, and I like it. And it's very challenging. For me though, I don't know, maybe it's because I played on hard, and you know what I'm saying, I like challenging games. But it's just, man, I love what they did with the enemies, and they really switched it up. I ain't gonna lie. They really, you know what I'm saying, they really switched that shit up. But other than the enemies and like the story, I don't really know what to talk about. Like, I guess I could talk about the mechanics or like the fighting in the game. It's very, like I said literally 2 minutes ago, 2-3 minutes ago, it's very similar to God of War 2018 or 16. Like, you know what I'm saying, like it's very good. They added some new moves which I like, and you also see moves that you've seen from the first game, which I haven't unlocked yet, but it's still pretty cool. But it's just like, it's very similar to the first game, but they just have different shit. You know what I'm saying. They also have a new weapon which is pretty cool. Do I like it more than the blades or the axe? Not really, but I still use it here and there, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And it's also very good to have a different weapon in the game, to have a, you know what I'm saying, good change, I guess you should say, to the game. Now the side quests in the game, they have the same shit as 2018 God of War or 16, which was the what's it called, like you have to kill the Odin Ravens, whatever. They still have that challenge. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, they have the lava challenges. I forget what they're called, but you can do those again, which is, they were really fun for me. I ain't gonna lie, they were really fun. So it was nice to see they added that. The Odin challenges, I don't really do them, but I might just do it to really 100% the game, to be honest. So yeah, and everything else is just very different. And to be honest, like everything else is different. So that's pretty cool. They have one Valkyrie at the end, which is, I don't know, it's cool, I guess. I didn't be here yet, but I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? Shit's hard as fuck, I'm not gonna lie to you. But other than that, like the side quests are just, they're pretty chill. They're pretty fun too. So nothing really different, nothing really crazy, I guess. What else can I really talk about? The companions, I like the skill tree. Really good, really fun. Like I said, it's a good little change to the game, a little bit, but you know what I'm saying, I like it. Even though like it's very similar to the first God of War, the previous game, like it's still very fun, and like you can have fun like still with the game, like even though it's kind of similar to the first one, still pretty fun. Especially if you like Greek shit, and I don't know if it is Greek shit. I would honestly give this game like a 9.6. I don't think it's a 10, because I feel like I haven't met a game, there's a couple games that's almost a 10, but I don't think I've met or played a game that's very perfect to me from start to finish, 10 out of 10. Like, I honestly don't know. But God of War is one of those games that's like, bro, that's damn near perfect. Like, it's a 9.6 for me. I can see why people put 10 out of 10s. Like, I'm not mad if it's a 10 out of 10. Like, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll agree with some people. But yeah, for me it's a 9.6. It's really good. I love God of War, man. Do I think it'll win Game of the Year? Yeah. Do I think it should? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But would I be surprised if Elden Ring wins Game of the Year? Not really, because Elden Ring was really good. I ain't gonna lie, it was really good. If you haven't played that, you should really try that shit. It's really fun. That's it for the video. I know this is kind of different from any of my other ones, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, man. I love y'all, man. Thank you, and God bless, bro.